Hi everyone, welcome back to Jedidragoon Makes. I'm your host Jennifer, and well, it's been an interesting week because last week you knew I waited and podcasted on Tuesday. That's because I had like 3 sick people home, and then I had 2 sick people home, so I had hubby home for 2 days, and then he went back to work on Wednesday, and the kids went back to school on Wednesday, and then we had eight to about 8 inches to 10 inches of snow, somewhere in there, depending on what snowdrift you measured. And so I had everybody home Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I was a little bored because I was stuck in the house. And I crocheted too much, so now my arm hurts and I can't crochet today because I need to take a break. So, but I got a lot done. I don't know if you care what I'm wearing, but this is my poncho I made last year. I didn't wear it a whole lot because I had made the neck too wide. So last night, before I quit crocheting and went and started playing Stardew Valley, which is an awesome game, I went and crocheted me a little ribbing around the collar, and it fixed the problem. So now it stays on, and now I'm loving this thing because it gets cold in the house and I can go like this. I love this thing. I've wanted a poncho for years, so I'm so happy I made this. I want to make another one, but not in these colors. I'm going to have to make it in different colors, as much as I love purple. So, and this is the Ross hat. I just knit this up in Hobby Lobbies. I love this yarn. I forget this colorway, but this is my favorite colorway. I kind of want to get enough yarn to knit me a sweater out of it, but I got to get up the gumption to do that because that'll be a big project. But anyway, so if you're joining me for the first time, which I've had a couple new subscribers, I've also had some people unsubscribe, so I really don't understand the algorithm. But, you who come back, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. You guys are what makes me get on and do this start doing this week after week, because otherwise I probably wouldn't do it. So thank you all for coming back. I'm a stay-at-home mom who lives in Ohio and has 3 kids. And 2 cats and a husband. Husband is very important. He keeps me sane. So what have I been working on? I got a lot done. But once again, I made something for my daughter. She took it, ran off with it. So I don't have it here to show it to you. And she's wearing it to school. She has been living in it since I finished it on Wednesday. I made another Luna cardigan, and this is her in it. I made a Luna cardigan, and then I had yarn left over, so I made her a hat to match. The hat doesn't have any pattern. I just made it up off the top of my head. So with crochet. So yeah, I made her the Luna cardigan. It was done in Bernat Bright's bundle. Because a while ago, me and her, she has an interest in crochet and knitting and all that, but she has trouble doing it. So we were at Joann Fabrics. I took her with me once to go shopping because my husband talked me into it. And I'm a loving mom. I really am. I need my alone time. So she's with me. And I can handle her pretty good. Actually, most of my kids one-on-one I can handle. It's just when I have all 3, it gets to be difficult. But anyway, so I had her with me, and we were out shopping for yarn, and she found the yarn and she loved it. So I was going to do a blanket, so I got enough for a blanket. So I used a skein and a half of this Bernat Bundle Brights that was a Joann exclusive, and it's on clearance. So I used a skein and a half to make that. I still have some more of that yarn in there. I'm trying to figure out how to make her another Luna cardigan in it, but I am also seem to be missing the skein. And sorry about the bouncing screen. I'm doing this on my laptop and my table. I don't know why it's jiggly. But anyway, so I did that, and I used size P crochet hook. I've looked up the size. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I need to get me some that are just, if I feel venturesome, I might venture out to Hobby Lobby today, but it's cold outside. I may just ask my husband if I can order some crochet hooks off Amazon and have them delivered. So yeah, lost my train of thought. So yeah, this is going to be one of those ADD. I have ADD and ADHD if you haven't been around for a while, so I jump around a lot. So I took that yarn and did that, and then I did the trim and the cuffs in Lion Brand Homespun and some pink I had that from when I was making baby blankets in it. And yeah, she turned out cute. She loves it. Like I said, she's been wearing it since Wednesday. And today she's like, Mommy, I figured out how to wear it with my jacket, because she couldn't wear it yesterday with her jacket. She put it in her backpack because the sleeves get a little bit bulky because they have a bell sleeve. So it doesn't fit in her jacket sleeves real well. So today she put it on over her jacket and wore it. It's like, okay, whatever, go school. I love my kids, but some days it's like, okay, yeah, uh-huh. And I haven't got, and speaking of hat patterns, I haven't made any progress on the Jaina hat pattern. It's on my to-do list. Last week was crazy. There's no way I was going to have time or the quiet time or space to work on that. So once my wrist starts feeling better, I can work on doing the larger size increases and get that wrote up. So, speaking of hats I made, we went out to a restaurant close to us called Dear Dutchman and on Saturday for my husband's aunt's birthday. It's this Amish restaurant. It has like the best donuts because they have a restaurant and then they have a bakery and then they have a little coffee shop they added and then they have a gift shop, and it's like a whole experience. And they have the best long johns. We have to get those every time, and we get like a dozen, and they are gone in like 2 or 3 days. Of course, there's 5 of us, so that's understandable. But so yeah, we went there, and we're talking my eldest son, and my husband asked him if he wanted a hat like Dad's. Which, if you guys remember, I made the hat pattern for the hunting hat, which is a hat that goes around here and then comes down and covers back of your neck and ears and fits over a ball cap. Yeah. That is a husband special request. So I said, yeah, I could. He said, yeah, he wanted one. He wanted one in like soft, fuzzy yarn like sissies. So I had some of this Bernat blanket in my stash, and so I crocheted him up a hunting hat with with Bernat blanket yarn, and yeah, fits him pretty good. Actually, it will fit over this hat. No, I do not want to take my hat off. It has a little nub. I should have did two more stitches in there, but yeah, see, comes down, covers back of your neck and everything. So yeah, I used the Bernat blanket in this blue color, and I had a size Q crochet hook. I tried to do it in a smaller size so the holes wouldn't be so big, but it wasn't working very well. I hate working with this yarn. I really do. I still have some in my stash. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but yeah, that's his hat. And then since it's going to snow and I'd been putting it off because I hate doing pairs of stuff, apparently, I finished up my son's mittens. And he forgot them today, so that means I can show them to you. These are done in Red Heart Super Saver Ocean Stripe. And it's a worsted weight yarn. Most people who are watching this probably know that Red Heart Super Saver is a worsted weight yarn, but just in case. And I used a size F crochet hook. It calls for a size G, but to get the pattern right, I had to use a size F. And yeah, I made him the women's size because his hands are a little bit larger than the other two. And yeah, this is what it looks like. They're nice, thick. They kept the snow out of his hands. And they work out pretty good. So, those are my finished objects. Sorry about not having the one here for you, Steve, but I made that for her. She wanted to wear it. I'm not going to deny her that. Okay, okay. So, next thing. I was doing, okay, I showed you last time that I was working on a baby bonnet, and it was entitled The Beloved. Full intentions of working on it. I just wasn't happy with how it was turning out. I didn't enjoy the pattern. So I decided I would go with my usual, and instead I cast on the Hipster Hat by Tin Can Knits and started working on that. So I've got the ribbing done. I just need to work on the body of the hat, which I can get this done in like a day. I just haven't worked on it because I was trying to get her cardigan done. So yeah, this is a Premier Bloom in the color Daffodil. Mainly, I'm using the Tin Can Knits pattern for the stitch cast on and the length and the decreases. Because they're like, turn it inside out so you see the garter, the bumpy back, but I'm not going to do that, so. Yeah, coming along. I could probably finish this in a day. I just haven't. I should get it done, but I just haven't enjoyed knitting as much recently. No, no, out, out. Ernie. Okay, my next project, if I can get this out. Okay, this monstrosity is a Caron anniversary cake. And as you can tell, they kind of fall apart. I'm not sure the color, because this was when they first came out. No, I need that. Sometimes I think we should have had a dog. But anyway, so I think the color was like mint or something. I don't know. It's when they first came out. I got it. I was going to make a bedspread. I didn't make a bedspread. So now I'm making myself the Luna cardigan. This is how far I got. This is the back. I'm using a size P crochet hook. And it's working up pretty good. I like the colors and all that. So I'm finally making something for myself. You got out. Yeah. So this is coming along pretty good. I probably won't use up the full ball, but if I have any leftovers, I'll just toss it into the virus blanket I'm working on. So yeah, that's that. That's the back. I'm doing the, I think it's the XL2X size is what I'm doing. The one where you cast on 39 stitches. So yeah, as you can tell, I love that pattern. I'm trying to find new ways to do it. I need to do some of her other patterns, though, just to break it up. And I think I am going to do another one because I got her newest one, which is the Winky jacket, but I got to get yarn for that. And then there's also the Tonks hoodie, and I also have the Wesley sweater pattern. So either one of those could be a next project, but I really, really want to do the Tonks hoodie because I love my hoodies. And nobody ever makes hoodie patterns, so I'm thrilled. All right, my next work in progress. This is probably actually, if not honesty, it's probably the Mittens because it's such a small crochet hook and such big yarn that just kind of was hurting my hand. Plus, I was also trying to do Tunisian crochet again. I don't know why I keep trying to do it. I really want to do it, but it really hurts my hand and my arm, so I probably shouldn't do it. All right, so pull out one of these. This is my sweater. I am making it out of this yarn. It's discontinued. Don't mind how. Yeah. So this is Northland Simply Superwash in the color Damson, I'm pretty sure. And it's a number 4 weight. It's not the softest wool yarn. It's kind of scratchy, but I'm hoping once I wash it, it'll soften up. So, yeah. Here's hoping. And I'm using a size I crochet hook, which is a lot larger. And I worked on it a lot yesterday. So, this is the collar. I got that done. I worked all the way down. I got the bottom done, which, by the way, it called for 32 rows. I cut it off at 29, and actually I think I cut it off at 27, and then just did the hemline. And the sleeves, I also worked on. And this is a little bulky here, and I'm still trying to decide. I think I'm just going to live with it because I don't want to rip it out and do it again. It's a little bulky in the armpit area and kind of bunches up. I could probably fix it and make it a lot better, but I have the sleeve done, so I'm probably not going to. I'm probably just going to live with it and see if it straightens out after I wash it and stuff. I may not do, because she said to do some extra stitches along here. I'm probably not going to do that on this sleeve. And we'll see. I may go back and frog this whole thing and fix it if it bugs me enough. But yeah, I'm not adding the extra stitches under here because that's just stupid and it adds too much bulk to the sweater. So yeah, I'll probably just slip stitch these together and crochet around because yeah, that didn't work for me. But yeah, other than that, I love the sweater. It's just, yeah, the thing is on the sleeve is she called for like 42 rows, and also the decreases look weird to me. But it looks fine once you have it on, but this is 29 rows. The original pattern called for 42 rows. So, yeah. I kept trying it on to see how long it was, because if I'd gone 42 rows, it would have been like off to here, because yeah, I have no idea where she got her measurements from, because they were really off for some reason. Yeah. So that's, I've been working on that, and I wasn't sure I was going to show this, but I decided, what the hey, this is my virus blanket. I have made progress because we're on a different color now. It just takes a while to crochet around. But yeah, I was working on this while we watched a movie on Saturday. So I've gotten a few more rows on. It's getting quite big now. And yeah, I love how the color transitions are and all that. It's just a pretty simple virus shawl or virus blanket, and it's working up and it's getting huge, and it's quite warm when you have it on your lap. Oh, whoops, forgot to. And I think that's all I have. That's actually a good place for that to live in. Yeah, so that's really all I've had going on. I'll see how much crochet and stuff I get done. Actually, my wrist is feeling better today, but I don't want to aggravate it, so I'll. Oh, my other cat perched under the table and by my foot. So we'll see how much I do. Like I said, I'm probably going to just take the day off from crochet and knitting and take it easy. Though I found out yesterday that using my clover crochet hooks, because I have this every now and then. I try to do too much crochet and all that, and my hand starts hurting. And I find if I use my clover crochet hooks, they have the little rubber stuff on the end, and they're kind of ergonomic, but they're not really. They just have the rubber grippy. That helps a lot. It also slows me down, which probably I need to do. So, yeah. So, it helps a lot. I may go ahead and order those clover crochet hooks in the larger sizes so I can work on my other projects, but it slows me down enough that my wrist doesn't bother me as much, so I probably need that every now and then. Because I was using my straight metal ones because I get faster speed on those. but that also aggravates my arm and wrist. So yeah, that's all from here. And if just FYI, if you're not getting the notifications on my videos, because somebody mentioned they weren't, just click the little bell icon next to the subscribe button. That should notify you when I put out new videos. Um, yeah, I don't completely understand YouTube, but yeah, I think that's it. I'll talk to you guys later because you don't need to hear me ramble. Stay safe. Um, God bless you, keep you, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.